They don't need your guns if they have your children, and they are taking them out from under you right now. But I want to take you to the direct connection between CRT and DEI and where it's going in the federal government, in your state government. And I want to show you, in Kendi's own words, how these things are very connected. Go to the next slide. So, DOA, what does that usually mean? Nope, to Kendi it means the Federal Department of Anti-Racism. Okay, so this is a tweet I put up, but this is from Politico. This is Kendi. He wrote this. This is in 2020, right after George Floyd. And this is his recommendation. He says, to fix the original sin of racism, Americans should pass an anti-racist constitutional amendment that enshrines two guiding anti-racist principles in our Constitution. Racial inequity is evidence of racist policy, and only racist policy. That's the only definition. If there's inequity, it's racism. There can be no other explanation, okay? And the different racial groups are equals. Okay, we can agree with that, but it's the mechanism on how to get this percentage that he wants. The amendment would make unconstitutional racial inequity over a certain threshold, as well as racist ideas by public officials, with racist ideas and public officials clearly defined. Here's the kicker, okay? It would establish and permanently fund the Department of Anti-Racism, DOA, comprised of formally trained experts on racism and no political appointees. If you don't appoint them, you can't fire them. The DOA would be responsible for pre-clearing all local, state, and federal public policies to ensure they won't yield racial inequity, monitor those policies, investigate private racist policies when racial inequities surface, and monitor public officials for expressions of racist ideas. The DOA is in Politico. The DOA would be empowered with disciplinary tools to wield over and against policymakers and public officials who do not voluntarily change their racist policy and ideas. It's a fourth branch of government that would make all the other three null and void. Let me tell you something. The DOA is DEI. That is how every DEI office is operating in your school right now, this very moment, today. Unless your officials do something about it, it will not stop. I don't care how many school choice bills you pass. I don't care how many teachers you go after. I don't care any of the other things. Tax credit, no tax credit, doesn't matter. Because it will eat your school choice bills too. Don't believe me? Go look at Heritage Hall and Cassidy. It's eating them right now. And the next thing. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I get a little pushy. This is what she says. I had the video up here, but it was too long. But this is what she says at minute 6. Embedding and integrating this work in everything you do is so critical. That's what she's telling the teachers. You do not have a curriculum problem. You don't have a materials problem. You have a personnel issue. And that is fed by the woke teacher pipeline from your universities.